Hi, I'm SuzyQue. Do you want to see my parrot? Oh, come here, sweetie. Oh my God, I love you. You look good enough to eat. Teach you to squawk through one of my live streams.
So come along with me, it's SuzyQue.
Alright, I'm not SuzyQue. I'm Don from New York Gold. Suzy had asked me to put together a little something, because we got something going on, Suzy and I. It's fish tank related. And if you turn the clock back to 2019, October-ish, is a guy, Eric. His channel name is Fishman, he's from Canada. And he builds all kinds of stuff out of acrylic, and really interesting channel if you like that sort of thing, and most people do. Anyway, every like 1,000 subs he gets, he would give away prizes, and I'm pretty sure the October one he hit, around that time he hit the 9,000 mark. So all you had to do was, you know, comment and stuff like that. So I commented on one of his, I always do. We've been commenting on each other forever and ever and ever. Anyway, I won one of his elaborate tank builds. It's, I don't know if you guys saw it, Suzy will show you, it's 3 different chambers, and it uses air to pass water up to a high chamber, and then higher, and then higher, and then eventually back into the tank. And it's all acrylic, and it looks like some kind of chemistry set type of thing, like a little meth lab. It's freaking cool as hell. But anyway, I won it, and I was out of my mind, because everybody wants these things. I mean, there isn't a person, hundreds of people comment to try to win this. So anyway, I won this thing. And what he did is he put together a video. I'm pretty sure he put together a video just for me. Really, everybody can watch it, but it had to put it together. It's, if you just look at the parts and pieces, you cross your eyes, something can happen. But once he explains the steps, once you do it a couple of times like anything else, you got it. And it really wasn't that hard to put together, and it was really, really cool. So that leads me to the second thing. So what I did is, like, I had it for like a year or so, and I decided to pass it on. I was at a, hang on one second. Okay, I'm back. So I used to be part of a photography webpage, and it was a bunch of people, and you'd take pictures and you'd critique each other's photos, and there was different topics, and it was great. But they had a lot of side stuff going on, and one of the things was, this was a Nikon page, and they had like a basic 50mm lens, and like 90% of the people had cameras that you can interchange lenses and stuff, and this was like the nifty 50 was like the basic lens. So what they did is they compiled a list, and if your name was on the list, what you would do is you would get the lens, you would shoot for a week, and then you'd mail it to the next person on the list. So you would have to pay to send it, but you wouldn't pay to get it, and it would just keep going around. And then people would post, their town or whatever, or that week through that lens. So everybody's perspective through the same lens. It was pretty cool that everybody got to share the lens. Not that it was an expensive lens, it was more like just a cool thing that everyone would take a shot at it. So I figured, why not do something similar with the tank? And if SuzyQue gets a shot at it and she uses it for, I don't know, a year, 9 months, whatever, and then she passes it on to someone, hopefully, a YouTuber, and then we can all see how they, set it up and how they enjoy it, and then that person around, hopefully it ends up back here, you know what I'm saying? But it would be cool if everyone would take a shot at it. I mean, something like that. I mean, everybody, this is a tank it's custom. No one is ever going to make a tank like this ever again, unless he makes another one, but it'd be cool for everyone to, just share it, give it a shot, and, take turns with it. 6 months. It takes a while for plants to grow in and stuff, so I'm saying at least 6 months. So, I mean, it's a time, but, maybe we can do something like that. I'm sure Suzy has someone in mind she can pass it on to and keep going and going and going. It was easy. I happened to see Suzy at a thing in Pennsylvania, so I didn't have to ship it to her. I had to hand it to her. So that was cool. And if you watch the video of me putting it together, I think it's called The Major Prize, something like that, on my channel. After the credits, there's actually a little Suzy crack at the end of that, so it's super appropriate that she was the first one to get it. And she's SuzyQue. Everybody loves SuzyQue. Alright, so that's that. Hopefully Suzy will set this thing up and we can see what she does with it, because honestly, she's much more creative than I am, and she can do stuff with plants and whatnot and everything. So I'll leave it at that. I'll just sit here and finish my parrot while you guys watch Suzy's video. Alright, so I'll see you guys later. Oh, it's so good. Parrot tastes a lot like chicken. It does.
I am so excited about this package. You have no idea. I have been waiting to set this up for a very long time. This is so exciting. Now you know I'm not going to keep this box for a year, so I'm going to need some help packaging this up. And I'm definitely not going to ship it. So whoever I hand it off to in a year or so is going to have to meet me up at one of the conventions, and I'll bring it by car. I just think this is an amazing idea, and it's a great way. It feels like I won. And then when I pass it on to the next one, it's going to feel like they won. So here is the big unveiling. Where do you see this? Now, if you haven't seen this video, you have to check it out. Fishman is absolutely an amazing artist when it comes to acrylic. He is what I would call an amazing artist, whether it's acrylic or other mediums. Does amazing work. So, this is going to be so nice, guys. So nice. I am going to set this up. It's going to have all different levels to it. Now, the bottom has already started to crinkle, so I think I'm going to put it on its own mat. Or maybe just keep it on this black. We'll have to see, but this is the beginning of it. I'm going to wash it all off, but I'm going to do it one piece at a time because I don't want to forget how this all goes back. And this is going to be the centerpiece of my kitchen table for the next year. First of all, I want to see if this placemat, oh my gosh, I think this will be perfect. I think this will be perfect. This placemat will go here. Oh, I have took the blue off the bottom because it was kind of crinkled. You gotta be very careful, put it on a placemat so it doesn't get scratched. I wash a lot of my reptile enclosures with the vinegar. Donnie, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. And Fishman, you do amazing work. This is going to be a very interesting centerpiece. So, if I take this out, I know I'm going to forget where everything goes, so I have to take it out piecemeal. It's so funny because I remember when he created this piece was to keep the water from splashing up and pointing down. Ooh. I might be able to just wash this piece like this. Yep. So this is just like a little roof so that the water, instead of spurting everywhere, shoots down. Which is pretty amazing. I'll just clean one piece at a time. One piece at a time. So this tank is relatively small. This is what I would consider a nano tank. So I was thinking, what fish would I put in, or what animal would I put in this aquarium? And I went back to my video, my top 5 fish that I would put in a 5-gallon tank. This is probably a little less than 5 gallon, right around 5 gallon. So I'm going to go off of that list. Here we go. I was loud enough to do both. I'm going to use this to get water in, providing air. Oh, look, I'm just filling it. So that's good. Here's my towel. I want this to be against the edge, and this to be against the edge. So I'm going to fill this up. Then we'll put some in this back one. Fill up this back chamber. This back chamber overflow will come out here but it's going through this chamber as well. Where does it come out from there? Oh, that's a problem. Oh no, there's holes. There's overflow there. So everybody's at their max overflow limit, so now I can fill up the center part. So this is an air pump. So I'm going to need 2 short pieces of tubing. And what do you call that? Backflow stop. I got scissors. I got this. I got a splitter. I'm going to see. And I got don't want any of the water coming back out. So this one here is coming up high enough to shoot out. This one is not. So if I turn this one up higher, there we go. It's still not enough. Let me turn this one off. Okay, I got a more powerful pump. We're going to see if this makes the difference. Because you need the air pressure, you need the air blowing strong enough to raise the water. So now, look, ta-da! So now this is strong enough. This is pumping up water into here, which is coming into here and pumping it up into there. Whoop. I can't really add any more water. And there is water coming out there. Now I see it, and the overflow is coming out there. What do you guys think? Let me stand back and look. So now that I think I have it set up properly, and this is how it works, I'm going to want some ideas on how to aquascape this. Because I think this is gorgeous. And I think I'm going to put a black backing on it. You're so pretty. Let me know what you think. I really like it. So there's water agitation here. This cylinder is bringing up water through this alleyway down into this reservoir, which is being pumped up through this cylinder, which is coming out into here, and the overflow goes here. So I can have, I'm thinking, a marginal plant here, like maybe jade, Dracania, whatever, lucky bamboo, something here that grows out of the water. So thanks guys, thanks for coming along and checking out this Fishman's Traveling Aquarium, thanks to New York Gold Donnie, and I cannot wait to aquascape it. But I would really love your input on what you're thinking about. I'm thinking about some marginals here, some plants inside, a shrimp tank with some nano rasboras. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. Hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. Nah, hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. So come along with me. Said I'm SuzyQue.